Are you considering joining a ham radio club? Perhaps you're hesitant or don't see a benefit. Here are some great reasons to join one. I will share 10 of them with you, so stick around. Becoming a member of a ham radio club can offer numerous benefits to those interested in amateur radio. Spoiler alert, some of these have a bit of an overlap, but there's a reason I organized them this way, and there's no specific order. However, you might find some things important or of interest to you that might not be so intriguing to others. So here are 10 reasons. And a bonus alert before I start, stay tuned until the very end to find out how you can join non-local clubs which you might be interested in being a member of. Number 1. Continued education. Once you get your ham radio license, you will likely realize, as I did, that you are just beginning to really learn this exciting hobby. There are many aspects of this hobby. Many ham radio clubs often provide opportunities for learning and skill development. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced ham radio operator, you can tap into the knowledge of club members. Workshops, monthly presentations, and so on can help you expand your technical understanding and also your operating skills. This can really help you with your personal growth. Number 2, clubs are a great place to network. And no, I'm not talking about computers here. Joining a club connects you with fellow hams who share passion for the hobby. You can exchange ideas and share stories with people who have similar interests. Networking within the ham radio community can lead to lifelong friendships and a chance to learn from others' experiences. I've certainly experienced both. Number 3 is community involvement. Some ham radio clubs engage in community service activities such as providing communication support during public events, for example marathons. When emergencies and disasters strike, hams are there. In fact, many hams get licensed in order to assist in emergency communications. Being part of a club gives you a chance to use your skills for the greater good and contribute to your community. Number 4, special events. Many clubs participate in contests and special events related to amateur radio. If nothing else, many join forces for Field Day, which takes place in the middle of the year here in the US. There's also a winter Field Day, by the way. It seems it's not quite as popular as the one in the summer. In the case of some specialized clubs, such as contest clubs, like the Northern California Contest Club, you may focus on contests. Have you ever participated in a club-sponsored special event or Field Day? Would you like to do it again? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Number 5, access to gear and other resources. Many ham radio clubs have access to equipment, tools, and resources that individual operators might not have or just simply can't afford. Some of this stuff can get pretty expensive. This can include club-owned radios, antennas, testing equipment. This may include the use of a club repeater. However, in most cases, these repeaters are open, but it's nice to have an eyeball QSO, which is slang for meeting in person with folks on the other end of the microphone. For some specialized clubs, such as DX clubs for example, you may also have uneasy access to card checkers or outgoing bureau shipments. If you're not sure what these mean, look for a video soon on DXing or check out my book on DXing. There are some other benefits to perhaps joining a DX club. You may also be able to get rare DX alerts. DX clubs usually maintain alert systems or networks that notify members about rare or newly active DX stations. These could be via private email list, Slack, or Discord servers. This helps you stay informed and increases your chances of making contacts with those elusive DX stations. After all, that's what DXing is all about. Number 6, licensing assistance. If you're new to ham radio and working towards obtaining your amateur radio license, a club can be a valuable resource for studying and preparing for a licensing exam. Even if you're already licensed, this may be a good place for you to get encouragement to upgrade or perhaps even connect with trainers. If nothing else, ask questions. Members can provide guidance and support throughout the process. Many clubs also have a VE or a volunteer examiner team where they can provide testing services. Number 7, technical projects. Ham radio clubs often engage in group projects that involve building or experimenting with various radio-related technologies. At times, this can be hands-on demonstrations. This hands-on experience can deepen your understanding of electronics, RF, yes, like the channel name, anyway, RF principles, and antenna design, way beyond what you studied for on your licensing exam. Number 8, mentorship and Elmers. In the ham radio world, an Elmer is an experienced operator or a ham who's been around for a while, who serves as a mentor to newcomers to the hobby, or even to those who are still working on their license in some cases. Clubs are an excellent place to find Elmers and mentors who can guide you answer your questions, and help you navigate the complexities of amateur radio. Number 9. Social interactions. This seems to be the biggest by far for many hams. Joining a ham radio club can provide a social outlet where you can meet like-minded individuals and engage in discussions about your shared hobby. Club meetings and events provide opportunities to connect with others who are enthusiastic about radio communications as well. But before we continue, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified of future content. And finally, number 10. Joining a ham radio club gives you a sense of belonging to a community with shared interests. This can enhance your overall enjoyment of the hobby and provide social and technical support network. Amateur radio can sometimes be a lonely hobby, which I know sounds very contrary to what it's about. But the key word is sometimes. Many join nets, chat with others via sideband, also known as phone, or CW, also known as Morse code. But at the end of the day, you are likely still sitting in a chair, whether in your home or in your car by yourself. Being part of a club creates a sense of belonging and togetherness. You will have a group of people who understand and share your passion, whatever that might be. Does not have to be ham radio even. Sharing experiences is a big part of certain clubs. For example, being part of a DX club provides you with a platform to share your own DX experiences, stories, and achievements with fellow members who understand and appreciate the challenges and rewards of making such DX contacts. Basically, DX being long-distance contacts. Folks who are members of contest clubs, for example, can share stories on how they did, changes to their gear to improve their score, or perhaps changes in their strategies to do better. Contesters take contesting very seriously. If you join a local city club, for example, many share the challenges of antenna installations, tips on getting permits, if applicable. Some regions don't care. Repeater information for local repeaters, for example. You can take part in local events and maybe even in emergency drills, not to mention get to know your fellow neighborhood hams. Let me know in the comments section why you decided to or are considering joining a local club. I would love to hear from you. Also would like to know, and especially would like to know, if you decided not to join a local club. Why? Let me know. To search for a local ARRL affiliated club, visit arrl.org/find-a-club. I'll leave it below. And if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, I also maintain a list of local ham radio clubs at the address on your screen. I am not going to torture you by trying to read this one, but I will leave it in the comments section as well as the other link. And now it's bonus time. As promised, many do not realize that some regional clubs allow members to join outside of their quote-unquote area. At times, folks can join as full members even, but in some cases, only as associate members. Why would someone want to join a non-local club? Well, there are actually many reasons. Perhaps the club is a special interest club, like a DX club or a microwave club, and you want to tap into their expertise. Or perhaps you used to live in the area and get a little nostalgic. Could be many reasons. And doesn't even have to be a reason. These associated membership fees may even be less than a normal membership, as those members generally don't benefit from all the club has to offer and usually don't come with voting rights. It's a good idea to look at the club's website and see if there's anything noted about this. Sometimes there's a checkbox on their application, and if not, it never hurts to reach out to the board of directors and find out. They'd be happy to answer questions. Most clubs, I know of at least, would love to have you, even if you're not local. At the end of the day, the decision to join a ham radio club depends on your personal goals, interests, and your level of involvement you desire within the amateur radio community. It's a chance to enhance your skills, contribute to your community, and connect with fellow radio enthusiasts. Hopefully, one of these 10 items I'd mentioned hit home and will encourage you to at least give clubs a chance. All ham radio clubs seem to have their own culture and possibly their own specialization, if you will. Some are focused on local communications, such as via repeater and 2 meters, for example. Some are on 50 megahertz and above, or even microwave, like one of my local clubs, whose name is literally 50 megahertz and up. Some are DX clubs, some might be contest clubs, or EME, also known as moonbounds, and some are a catch-all, where they do a little bit of everything. Therefore, it's a good idea to research different clubs in your area to find out which one is the best fit for you, interests, and goals. And you're welcome to visit clubs, even attend a couple of meetings to see if it's for you without having to join. Whether you're looking to learn, socialize, contribute to your community, or all of the above, a ham radio club can be valuable and fulfilling part of your amateur radio journey. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out some of the recommended videos on the screen to learn more. As we say, 7-3 and good DX. Until the next video, this is Lucas, W6AER.